If you are struggling to grow your arms, then this video is for you. I've been lifting for a little bit over a year and my arms have always been something that hasn't grown as much as other muscle groups. The past couple of months after I switched a few things in my training, my arms have absolutely blown up. I am going to be giving you guys a few tips on how to grow your arms fast. Obviously, you want to see a lot of progress quickly. There are many things that I've done in my training routine, switched things up, and my arms have absolutely been blowing up. I've been gaining a ton of arm muscle, putting on a ton of mass on my triceps, also my biceps. My biceps have been a strong point, so I mainly prioritize triceps, but my arms have just been growing overall. I will see you guys in the car, headed to the gym to hit back and arms, and I'm going to be giving you guys some more tips on how I grew my arms fast. Alright, so we are at the gym right now, and today we are going to be hitting back and arms. This lift is by far the best pump of the week. Having an arm pump is truly just fantastic. Having biceps and triceps pumped at the same time has got to be one of the best feelings ever. One thing that I always do when I'm doing any arm movement is making sure that I'm getting a good contraction and a good stretch, especially for triceps. If your form just absolutely sucks, your triceps are not going to grow. You want to make sure that you're prioritizing form. The most important thing is having good tempo, but still having enough weight to progressively overload. Progressively overloading on all your lifts is so important. If you're increasing weight each week or every time you think that you are at the top of rep range and you increase the weight, your arms are growing. My arms used to not grow very much at all. The most important thing that I think to growing your arms very fast is switching to low volume, high intensity training. Most people on the internet typically do 3 to 4 exercises for biceps and then 3 to 4 exercises for triceps. This is way too much volume. If your arms grow from this, then that's cool and you should stick to doing that. If your arms are not growing, then you should switch up your training. I recommend doing less exercises. We are headed into the gym today, going to be hitting back and arms, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys some other things that I have done to grow my arms fast. Alright, so the back and arms workout is now complete. It was a phenomenal lift. The pump was absolutely crazy. My arms have been very much growing. As you can see from the video, I only do one exercise. Technically, it's 3 exercises in one, a mechanical drop set. It absolutely has changed my tricep training. Hitting it in the lengthened and shortened positions has allowed me to grow every head of my tricep. Biceps is a simple muscle group and you don't need to be overcomplicating it. The reason that I do seated curls typically is for more stability, so I'm not swinging my body. Doing it seated allows you to further isolate your bicep. The main thing that you want to focus on when trying to grow your arms, especially doing it fast and seeing quick results, is to make sure that you're getting enough recovery. Most people think that if you hit arms on Monday, then Wednesday your arms are already recovered, that you're just going to hit them again and then continuously do that, and you're not going to see as much growth that way. So make sure you're taking enough rest time, as well as making sure that your training is just perfection. You want to have good form, you want to have good training techniques, and you don't want to do too much volume. Combine all of these things and your arms are going to grow very fast. I tried out a ton of different things to grow my arms, different training techniques, different amount of volume, and what I do currently is what has worked for me, and I'm going to continue to do this. Nearly the most important factor to even building muscle in the first place is progressive overload. This means you add weight after you have hit the top of a rep range or you feel strong enough to go up. If you're able to go up in weight, then you know for sure that you're building muscle. Now, you shouldn't be going up in weight every single time you lift. However, doing it maybe every couple of training sessions is definitely very beneficial. If you are really looking to put on a ton of mass on your arms, then you want to focus on just having very locked in training sessions. You want to make sure that you're recovering enough so your arms have time to grow. Just making sure that your technique and your form on all of your arm movements is the key to growing big arms. I do hit arms about twice a week, biceps and triceps each twice a week, and I'm making sure that I'm taking enough time in between each session. If you didn't know, triceps are one of the slowest recovering muscles. So if you think that you can hit triceps 4 times a week and see the maximum amount of growth, then you probably are wrong. A lot of people on social media believe that if you hit arms every other day, your arms are going to grow, and that is not the case. If you want to grow big arms fast, make sure that you're having good training sessions, that your form is good, and that you're prioritizing rest and time in between each session. Growing your arms is quite simple. I promise you that if you truly lock in, you truly figure out what works best for you and how you're going to build the most muscle, certain exercises that you want to do, the certain amount of sets or reps, your arms are going to explode. There are certain times where you can be very simplistic in the gym, but during your training split, I recommend having a personalized one, just because you want to focus on what your weak points are, and if you do follow a split that someone else does, you're most likely not going to make as much gains. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video. I hope that this advice on how to grow your arms fast was very helpful, and if it was, please just subscribe to the channel because it helps me out a ton and it'll help me grow my platform. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.